Mr. Algrando. Super. And now, yes, Chris taught him well, too, didn't he? Representing the other half of our Players Limited GM Motorsport partnership, from the Players Limited side, our good friends at Imperial Tobacco, and a very special friend to all of us in this room, and it's his turn at the microphone. Would you welcome Mr. Tom Moser. Tom. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Thank you very much, Jim. Sometimes it's the most difficult to speak when you have to speak from your heart, and I too have written a few notes on some Harbor Castle note paper here, but I really don't need them because it is a very, very special evening for us tonight, and as we reflect back on another really fantastic motorsport season, the drivers and the crews and the families and the Players Limited GM Series have once again demonstrated their commitment and determination. We really thank you, and we really honor you tonight. And to our associate sponsors, as Ella said, to the race officials, to TV personnel, to promoters, to media, thank you for what you have done to support this series. To Alan Chapman, who represents us so admirably, thank you. The best we can say is it's really a team effort that makes this series one that will be remembered as the very, very best that's been in Canada. But tonight, what we wanted to do for players is we wanted to recognize the outstanding contribution of our partners, General Motors of Canada. Truly, our partnership is one of great, great respect, and General Motors of Canada is a first-class company with first-class people. We're fortunate to work with them. Again, we really recognize that this effort is a team environment, and we'd like to ask three of the GM team to come forward to accept a token of our appreciation for what they've done for us. And we'd like to ask Earl Dickinson, Pat Kasubek, and Dennis Abramoff to come forward for a moment to accept their token.
We have a very small capacity in GM Motorsport. We have to leave the room a lot, as you've noticed. Where's Dennis, by the way? Come on, Denny, get up here.
Before I just go on for a moment, I just wanted to take the opportunity to thank Krista Minkwitz and Nick Bambaco. They've really, really worked hard to make us look good tonight at Players Limited, and we really appreciate all they've done for us over many years, but specifically tonight. We talked about a team effort and really a team environment, and I can tell you that any great team has a great team captain, and it's especially a privilege for us to say that Earl Dickinson is a real true friend to us, and he's put his heart and soul into the series for us, and I can tell you for all the drivers and for General Motors of Canada. And it's a real honor for me particularly, and for all of us at Players, to thank Earl for his outstanding individual contribution to the success of this series. I didn't quite finish, but I think we'd also like to ask Susan Dickinson to come forward to join Earl and thank her for her support and understanding. We really appreciate all she's done for us. In closing, I guess the best that we can say is that with that small token to Earl and Susan, that we hope that our friendship can last the test of time, and that over the years, I'm sure we'll cross paths many, many times again in the future. And we thank General Motors and all the people at General Motors and Earl and Susan for all they've done for us. Thank you.
On behalf of Susan, I'd like to thank everybody here so much. You know, he's a soppy son of a gun, right? Good friend of mine who I spent many years with in motorsport, Martin Shenhall and Greta Shenhall, brought me into the sport and told me that, Earl, I said, Martin, I don't know anything about racing. And he said, Earl, you don't have to know anything about racing, you have to know about people. And what I found is that he was right. I hate to admit it, but he was right. And, you know, racing is probably 10%, and the people are 90%. There's so many nice people that I feel so privileged in being able to meet them and work with them. You know, Dennis and Mary, my home away from home, Pat Casabek, who swears at me every day. Don't ever stop, Pat. Bill Ball, who's our technical genius. Al Grando, who gives me all kinds of great advice. I can't tell you how much I appreciate this, and Susan knows how much everybody here is meant to me, because I come home and she says, can't you talk about anything else but racing and the people involved? But there's so many great people, and you know, it's I feel very privileged to meet so many nice people in the corporations I work with, and I've met so many I'm saying great a lot here, but I really appreciate it. Tommy, Chris, Nick, Wade, Martin, good friends, and God bless everybody, and God bless Mike and Joe.
Duke, you got him. Well done, Tom. We got him tonight. Susan, those were grown in Tom's garden, by the way. These are. Now, before we hand out the money, and I know that's really what you're anticipating here tonight, my gang, I like to call them my gang. You're all my gang. I guess I've felt that over the years that we've been involved in the series as well. But here I'm dealing with our television production companies. The young man who, in fact, is executive producing the activity that we're involved in right now, Michael Charbon, the gang at Mac Productions. Our very good friend, Lawrence Partington, the Patterson-Partington gang. They all deserve a nice round of applause. Do great work in motor racing generally, and a great job for players. And the little guys, you know, like Gordon Judges. The little people. Well, okay, John Putty's a better example of that, maybe. But, yeah, there you go. This gang have also labored lovingly, and they have done this each year of our banquet, to present to you a special gift. That special gift is usually in the form of a video, and would we change that this year? No chance. Here we are.
5, 4, 3.
Hi, I'm Kenny Woolen, 1992 Players GM Motorsport Champion. I've got such a hassle over this year. Hassle of how many points I've taken, how many fastest qualifiers I've had, how many good year halfway leader awards I've had, and the amount of prize money I've taken. Well, I've decided to give something back to you. Yes, we've got a great announcement. Next year, I'll be starting the Kenny Wilden Pringles Slick 50 Championship. Not!
What a bunch of morons around here, huh?
Knock me down and back up again. You're in my blood, I'm not lonely, man. There's no Lord I can hold. The roads are rough, this I know. I'll be there when the light comes in. Just telling words survivors. Life is a highway, and I won't ride it all night long. You're going my way, and I won't drive it all night long.
So anybody got $10,000 they can borrow?
What about the rumors that I've just heard these recently that you guys have been written into the 90210 series, that you'll both be appearing weekly?
Yeah, apparently I'm the lead role in that. I'm the actual stud who picks up all the chicks, and he's the common loser who can't find any dates.
Cool.
Actually, I did teach Richard Spinard. I said he was the first guy I taught.
Good rubber is good protection.
What are we supposed to do on camera? You just stand there.
So is it a fluke or has your time come? What do you think?
Come on, come on. I'm too sexy for my shirt. Too sexy for my shirt. Too sexy it hurts. I'm too sexy for Milan. Sexy for Milan. York and Japan. Too sexy for Japan. New York and Birmingham. And I'm too sexy for your party, too sexy for your party. The way I'm disco dancing, I'm a model, you know what I mean. And I do my little turn on the catwalk, yeah, on the catwalk, on the catwalk, yeah, I shake my little foot on the catwalk. Come on, everybody! Everybody, come on, every single one! Sexy by far. And I'm too sexy for my hat. Too sexy for my hat. What do you think about that? I'm a model, you know what I mean. And I do my return on the catwalk. Yeah, on the catwalk. On the catwalk. Yeah, I shake my little foot on the catwalk. Alright, here we go. Too sexy for my, too sexy for my, too sexy for my. I'm a model, you know what I mean, and I do my little turn on the catwalk. Yeah, on the catwalk, on the catwalk. Yeah, I shake my tush on the catwalk. I'm too sexy for my cat, too sexy for my cat, for pussy cat. I'm too sexy for my love, too sexy for my love, going I'm too sexy for the soul.
What's your rebuttal to last year's party pick?
Well,
that's the big question on everybody's mind. You were kind of targeted.
Yeah, I'm certain it probably looks to everyone like somebody that had something to do with the construction or destruction of my career obviously was out to get me, and I don't want to finger any one particular person.
Don't be an idiot.
Don't be an idiot. Too late. I already am one.
Kevin's gonna spin me out in turn two. Espérant partir mieux que la 14e cette année pour finir encore mieux cette...
Excuse me? Baking powder?
I'm not going to name any names, but, you know...
Trevor Seaver. He used to be good.
Well, we couldn't find a hotel last night, so we were staying at this girl I know's house. I really have to say thank you to her for having me over.
The key is in the ignition, and that's what's required to win on the ovals, to be able to start the car.
What can you do? I was so young back then, and who knew? Who knew what would happen? And I tried not to take it personally, but...
Sometimes it all comes together. Sometimes you're for
luckily, through therapy, I've come to grips with myself and learned that I am a good person, and I like myself, and I'm happy to be running again in the GM Series, but hopefully you're all enjoying your dinner, and I'll have more fun this year.
We're not worthy! We're not worthy! Ladies and gentlemen, I have the secret of Kenny Wilden, what has created this monster, this race winner. That is what has created the monster. The secret is out.
It's plastic surgery. I am Robin Buck.
Are you mental?
Danke Shane. Darling, Danke Shane. Thank you for all the joy and pain. Danke Shane. Darling, Danke Shane. Danke Shane. Danke Shane. See you next year.
Yeah, come on, let's see the thumb here tonight. Come on, gang, get it up there. Thank you, Mr. Putty. Another marvelous job, and yes, marvelous souvenirs and some marvelous memories. And, of course, it'll all be coming up, folks, on TSN in about a month or so in October. We know you'll be watching for it. Now, that most important part of the evening, now that we've had our fun and frivolity, certainly most important part of the evening for the drivers, and that is the presentation of the bonus pool checks. That's right. We want to ask all of our drivers from both the East and the Western Series to follow me. Well, first come on forward here. We are all going to dash off here to my left. And if you would gather with me through the door at the left of the stage, we'll get down to the money part of the evening. Okay, come on, gang, let's go.